It's morphin' time!
Pterodactyl! Hi there, this is Dr. with Rangers of bringing your AEW Dynamite review, and I'm joined, as always, by Canada's greatest export, Steve Callahan.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Yeah, you did.
Alrighty, so to kick off AEW Dynamite, we had Adam Cole, Bay versus Frankie Kazarian, and this was a great opening match. I really liked this match. I'm so glad Adam Cole won.
Yeah.
Not that, because he needed to make a
Of course
splash.
he's gonna win. They're not gonna make him lose.
Yeah, he needed to win because this is his big debut. Boom.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm an Adam Cole. I like Adam Cole.
They really need this thing though on Spotify.
I'm so mad that we don't have David Rudolph Something For You on Spotify. Michael 101591 saying, "Awesome Dynamite tonight. I'm going to regret not being there next week." Yes, you are, Michael 101. You are going to regret not being there.
Well, of course, it's a great show. Better than the other show last night.
Yes. So we had story time with Adam Cole. Adam Cole saying that hope is a dangerous thing. And that three guys are already getting under his skin. He pointed out Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy. And he said he's challenging them. It's a Super Click versus Jurassic Express and Christian Cage on Rampage. What were your thoughts on this whole opening segment?
It was great. I loved it.
Same here. Definitely awesome way to kick off Dynamite. Was totally impressed by this segment, honestly. So, next we had Fuego del Sol, and he said he would trade it all in for the TNT title. So what were your thoughts on that?
It was interesting. Okay, I guess we're going to get the TNT, and his car's going to be aligned, so that's going to be interesting.
I want to know when they're going to address the whole Kingston screw job. I mean, in case you have forgotten, Miro did give Eddie Kingston a low blow in order to retain the title at All Out. So I want to know when they're going to address that.
Yeah, do you think that makes sense? Yeah, that did happen. So hopefully they address it soon.
Yeah. So then after that, we had an MJF segment. MJF being the ultimate heel here, as always. Without getting too into detail, basically we all know Brian Pillman Jr.'s dad is dead.
Yeah.
Right? We all know, unfortunately. And with MJF talking to Brian Pillman directly. But what does he do? He looks down. I don't know about you, but personally, MJF deserves to get his ass beat after this segment.
I hope so. He looked down, oh boy.
You do
not just
do that.
And what he called his mom too, like what he said. He said that his mom's name was, and he changed it.
You don't do that,
no.
Especially I feel because my father passed away many years ago, so if somebody did that,
but that's one thing I like about AEW is I like that they can go to this extent. They push the limits with the promos. They go where no wrestling companies go with the promos.
Oh yeah, Michael 101 making a point here. MJF pulled a Randy Orton when he was in his with Rey Mysterio trashing Eddie. Yeah, I remember Randy Orton said that Eddie was in hell.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ouch. But MJF definitely deserves to get his ass beat after that
promo.
He
does.
He does. Definitely did. Definitely did. He tried to send Wardlow after Brian Pillman Jr., but that didn't work because he appeared in the ring with a steel chair.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be, knowing AEW's booking and how usually the hometown heroes win, they're gonna be in Queens. Technically, MJF is from Long Island. They're still in New York though. So does that mean MJF is gonna go over Brian?
Probably. I don't know. It's still technically New York, like you said, so see what happens.
Yeah. So before we get into the next match, we found out that there's going to be 4 hours of AEW action next week. Yeah. As usual, Dynamite is on Wednesdays, and then we get a special 2-hour Rampage.
That's going to be interesting.
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're gonna get tortured.
I'm gonna be tired because I gotta watch Dynamite and then SmackDown, and I'm just gonna be tired next week.
But at least for you, it ends at 11. Our good friends on the East Coast, and
I know.
they're gonna get
Either
tortured.
way, everybody's got a lot of wrestling to cover next week with SmackDown and.
You guys are gonna hate me, but for me, it's a no-brainer. 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Just gotta rub it in, don't you?
Yeah. So we also found out the Gun Club is undefeated in all team ratios. He gave out the combos, and he said that they're all undefeated, which is an interesting point if you ask me, because they haven't yet to mention that. So I will say this though, in regards to the tag team action, I know on Rampage it is the Butcher and the Blade versus the Lucha Bros.
Yes.
I really hope we do get Pride and Santana and Ortiz versus the Lucha Bros next week at Grand Slam. But if that doesn't happen,
I hope. No. Yeah.
I guess we have to wait and see.
Yeah. Oh.
So next we had Matt Sydal. Okay. Matt Sydal and Dante Martin versus FTR. I thought this was a good match too, It's not Dante Martin impressive as always. And he's only 20, so.
It was a great match. Of course, FTR is always good in the ring too.
FTR won, of course, right? So next, we had a Malakai Black segment. He basically asked everybody, members of the House of Black, to stand up. And I have to ask, did you stand up?
No.
Me neither. So I guess we're not members of the House of Black.
I could, but I was too comfortable.
I have to say though, is this a reference to Harry Potter?
I think so. I kind of was thinking.
House of Black, because Sirius Black.
Yeah, Sirius Black. I was like, when I heard that, I was just trying to put that together.
Yeah. So the big thing about this is Rosario Dawson, actress, yes, the Hollywood actress, got involved in this segment.
Yep.
She got involved. And of course, but before we move on to what happened next, I want to ask you something. Do you think Rosario Dawson getting involved in this segment was necessary? I mean, hold on. Before you answer that, though, I feel like if this was a WWE move, people would be bashing all over WWE for getting celebrities involved in the. Hold on.
Yeah.
Cover.
Yeah. So, he called. What's the name? He called that celebrity, and she get out of the crowd, and they're face to face, and then they're going at it, and then Cody Rhodes comes out, and then Cody Rhodes and Malakai Black are going at it in the ring, and then they're going at it outside the ring, and then basically they take the brawl to the crowd, which is crazy segment overall. And then we get the next matchup, which is legit Leah Hirsch taking on Jade Cargill. That was a pretty good match, pretty decent. And of course, Jade Cargill winning that matchup. And then we get a recap from Andrade and Pac from Rampage, so that was crazy. And then the next match after Jade Cargill and Leila Hirsch, we get Darby Allin going one-on-one with Shawn Spears, which is crazy because I don't think they fought since 2019.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, people.
That's all good.
But I was telling you, so normally, in a situation like this, WWE would get bashed for including a celebrity, especially one that really has nothing to do with what's going on.
Yeah.
So do you think Rosario Dawson's involvement in this was necessary?
I don't know. I didn't even know who she was, so maybe
She's an actress.
I don't think so. Not with this, no.
Honestly, I felt like it was kind of pointless. Yeah, she's Cody Rhodes' what, like, co-host on that show he does, but
I
to
don't
me it was
even know.
pointless. Like,
Yeah,
it's freaking pointless. Like, why bring her along? Why? 'Cause you're trying to do
yeah,
cross promotion. Like, I'm
yeah,
telling you, if this was WWE, people would like be like bashing them. So it's like,
yeah,
I don't get it. You really wanted to make you really wanted to make it an impact? Or have Brandy Rhodes go out there. Have
yeah,
Brandy Rhodes go out there and tell her and say something about how, how Malakai Black basically attacked Cody. I would have preferred Brandy over Rocio Dawson.
yeah.
You know,
It would have been
Rocio
more
really didn't
fair.
add anything to this. This was just
No,
basically cross promotional
pretty
to
much.
promote the show. Like, that's all it was.
Yeah,
She added nothing to the segment. Really, she didn't.
no.
At least to me, nothing.
I didn't really find anything.
And now the marks are probably gonna hate me for saying that, but it's the truth. Like,
Yeah,
I'm giving my opinion. It's nothing.
there was
Brandy
only.
Rhodes should have been the one in the
I don't
segment.
think it makes sense if that happened.
You know. So
Yeah,
that's just me. I feel it should have been Brandy. Of course, this led into the three. Of course, Cody Rhodes did come back, and they are gonna fight next week. The only way I would be okay with Cody Rhodes winning would be if it's a disqualification.
no, I agree.
That's the only way. Because to me, it's like, okay, like, you're building up Malakai Black, and for Cody Rhodes to pin him clean, it's that his Brody is his feud with Brody Lee all over again.
Yeah, like I do agree. It should just be a DQ.
You know?
Yeah,
So, like, no, that's the only way I can see Cody Rhodes winning is if he wins by DQ because Malachi Black lost the line or something like that.
yes.
So, after that, we had a Dan Lambert segment, which I didn't catch everything that he was saying, but basically Jericho and Hager came out, and Jericho
Yeah,
acknowledged his real life fight with Brock Lesnar a couple years ago and with Goldberg. Did you catch
yeah,
that?
yes, I did. So basically, it came down to I think they're gonna have a match with his team against the Inner Circle.
Yeah, next week in New York, apparently.
Yes, so that should be good.
It should be.
It's already stat card for both shows, anyways. Next week.
Definitely. I'm actually pretty excited. I can't wait. Then we had Jade Cargill versus Leah Hirsch. Do we even need to talk about this match? I
You
mean,
know,
Jade
Jade
Cargill
Cargill dominating as always.
dominating Leah Hirsch.
Yeah. No, she's ripped. Like she could be like get like win awards for bodybuilding or something.
Yeah. So then we had Team Taz, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Ricky Stark, not Ricky Starks, Hook attack CM
Yeah,
Punk on commentary, and Powerhouse Hobbs, it's like a tongue twister.
yeah,
Seriously, put CM Punk to the commentary table.
yeah.
Oh, what are your thoughts on that?
It was a great segment, but the table didn't break though.
Really, I didn't catch that.
The table didn't break. It just like on the side, but no, it didn't break. But that was a
Wow,
great segment.
it definitely was. So after that, we had Shawn Spears versus Darby Allin, and I apologize if you can hear my dogs in the background. They're getting taken for a walk. We had okay, so I like this match. I really
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Of course, one thing though, Shawn Spears went knee first with no knee pad into steel steps. That looked like it hurt.
Oh, it did.
We'll talk about being adding insult to injury though. Shawn Spears rubbed Darby Allin's face paint off his
Yes, he
face.
did. He wiped off the face paint. Yes.
Yes. And yet, Darby Allin ended up victorious, but at the end, post-match attack by FTR on Darby Allin and Sting, spike pile driver on Sting, and what does Tully Blanchard does? Adding insult to
He
injury,
wiped.
wiping
Yeah.
Sting's face paint off.
Yeah. Yes.
What did you think of this segment?
It was a great segment, and of course for the match, good for Darby getting the win because last time they fought 1-on-1, Shawn Spears ended up getting the victory, so it was a well-deserved win
So it's
for
50-50
Darby.
booking?
Yeah, well, yeah, because they didn't face.
50-50
I think,
booking, right?
yeah, last match they had in 2019, so yeah, So we have 50-50 booking though, definitely. But not as
All
bad as that other company.
right. Okay. So then we had the Bryan Danielson segment. Ooh.
Ooh.
Don Callis and Kenny Omega come out, right?
Yeah.
And Callis basically caused Bryan Danielson a mark.
Yeah.
And Bryan said that someday it will be about the title, but right now he wants to see who is better.
Yeah.
Calling Kenny Omega the god of pro wrestling, the best spot machine, saying that he came to fight that person.
Yeah.
And then Kenny Omega says that he wants the best spot machine, the god of pro wrestling, and accepts. And we're getting Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson next week. I cannot believe we're getting this match for free. This
Yeah.
is a match. This is
It's
a
gonna
match
be
you
good
pay money
though.
for.
Of course, they want to have that stats cards next week.
Yeah, but this is the type of match you pay money
Oh,
for.
it's gonna be great. I can't wait.
Me too. That needs to close the show.
Yeah. But that segment was great, and of course how he's like telling Don Callis to shut up. Great. Just kept on ripping on him.
Yeah, definitely. I cannot believe that. Like they're gonna give this match away for free on TV. Like I'm telling you, this is the type of match you pay
It's a
money
pay per
for.
view match. Big. It's pay per
Pay
view.
per view match. This is a match that doesn't need the title.
No, it's just that's why it's not for the title. Just to see who's better. Basically, it's about who's better in the ring. That's
Yeah,
basically what's going to come down next week.
definitely. And I'm really excited. I cannot wait. I
Who you
think out of
got?
all the matches announced next week,
Who
I
you
think
got
this is the
though?
one that I'm like really looking forward to.
Who do you got for it?
Yeah, before we talk about the main event, there's still tension in the Dark Order. They want Anna Jay not happy with the Dark Order, so I think this leads me to believe that maybe Anna Jay might be taking over as the leader of the Dark Order. What do you think?
She might. Yeah, I think it'd be a good move.
Yeah, I mean, she said that she doesn't want them in her ringside until they get it together.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great move though.
Anna Jay as the leader of the Dark Order. What do you guys think of that?
that'd be great. A female leader, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I don't think that's happened before, right? In a male-driven in a male faction, there hasn't
I
been a
think
female
so, yeah.
leader.
No,
No, that'd be
I
interesting.
haven't.
Unique. So then in the main event, we had 2.0 versus Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Of course, 2.0 goes in straight for the attack.
Yeah,
I thought this is a good match. Of course, Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston pick up the win. Suzuki returns, and he doesn't come
yeah.
alone. He comes with Lance Archer, and they
Let's
attack
see.
Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley.
Yes.
What were your thoughts on this ending segment? And was it a
Um,
great way to
it
end
was a great ending. I like how that Lance Archer and John Moxley were fighting in the crowd, and it just cuts. It just goes off the air with them brawling in the crowd and the other brawling in the arena too. Just a crazy ending.
Yeah, same here. Like who would have thought that would be the kind of ending we would get, you know? And I
Yeah.
feel like it's a different. I feel like it's a different type of ending than most endings, but overall, yeah. Overall,
It's a crazy ending because they're brawling and then it just goes off the air. So you're like, what's like?
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for the review. So, what would you rate tonight's show on a scale of 1 to 5 and 1 to 10?
1 to 5, a 4 out of 5, and out of 10, I give it an 8 out of 10.
So, is that a Rose Montana
A
high 8 and a high 4?
a high 4 and a high 8 out of 10.
I have to agree with you. Honestly, tonight's show was good. It really was. I give it a Rose Montana high 8 and a Rose Montana high 4 out of 5. I don't think, yeah, it was just it was a good show overall.
It was a great show. So, if you want to watch something, watch this. Don't watch the other show last night. Just watch this tonight.
You got anything to plug and promote?
Me?
Yeah, so get ready to wrap things up.
I might go live tomorrow, and I might be live for SmackDown.
You might go live tomorrow? Okay, as for me, I am not going to review Impact tomorrow, unfortunately, because of work. I don't know if Rose is gonna do Impact, but if he does, make sure you tune into his channel so you get for the Impact review.
Definitely.
And that being said, my Legacy of Power podcast debuts out in October. Already have the layout ready, so I can't wait for it to share that with you guys. Hope you guys like it. And huh?
I said it's gonna be good. Check it out when it's out.
Hopefully it's good. And I'll see you guys Friday, probably after Rampage. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell so you get notified whenever we go live. Bye.
Bow, 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 bow.